Okay, so we're going to talk about the rotator cuff and what the rotator cuff is and importantly how to strengthen it. So your rotator cuff sits behind your shoulder there. It's comprised of 4 muscles. They overlay your shoulder blade and they come around to attach some on the front, some on the side, some a little bit further around the back. And we want to try and strengthen all of those to keep us in our optimal shoulder function. So grab your TheraBand. Again, it doesn't have to be particularly heavy, and there's a couple of really key points. I see this at the gym all the time, people with this really heavy cable machine, and you actually just don't need to, because if you do it properly, you don't need to go really heavy. So what you're gonna do, stand side onto your band, lock your elbow into your ribs, and hold it in nice and firmly there, and square your body up. So your forearm is at perpendicular angles to your tummy, depending on your tummy. And then you're going to try and push that hand out to the side, keep the elbow squeezed into your ribs, and then come back in here just to neutral. Out, slowly come back in. As you start to build up through your sets, you should be feeling a burning type muscle pain, not a burning pain, but just a muscle working pain through the back of your shoulder there. That's the first position you're going to do it. Then you're going to take your elbow slightly out from your side, palm face down towards the floor, and then you're going to try and go out on a 45-degree angle, come back in. Out on a 45-degree angle, come back in. My elbow gets no closer to my hip the whole time, and you're just working that short range. If you're then going like this and spinning yourself around in circles, you're doing absolutely nothing to your rotator cuff, so stop it. Third one, bring your elbow up to 90 degrees, palm still facing down towards the floor, and your elbow's at 90 degrees in that position as well. So elbow up there, palm facing down, you're gonna try and bring that hand up towards the roof. Don't let the elbow drop below shoulder height, so keep it up at 90 degrees, slowly come back down. All the way up, come back down. Don't let your shoulder drop forward, so fix yourself up, set your blade back, hold nice and tall through your posture, hand goes up towards the roof. Then we're going to flip it and we're going to do them all into internal rotation. So I'll show you with my left hand. Hand starts opposite, so it starts out to the side, elbow stays tucked in, and then you're going to pull in towards your tummy and then back out to the side. Don't go all the way in towards your belly, because again, your muscles aren't doing anything in that inner range. So start stretched out, come back in so your forearm is perpendicular to your belly, and then go back out. That's the only range that you really need to be doing your internal rotation strengthening in. Up here, less relevant unless you're a thrower. If you're someone who does throw, we want to be working up here. Again, set your blade and then try and pull forward with the hand, come back upright. Forward with the hand, come back upright. Again, don't let that elbow slip down too low. The other one that's always going to be really important in terms of strengthening our rotator cuff is a row type exercise. 2 options. 1, stand with a band there and then try and pull, squeeze your shoulder blades together, squeeze your elbows back, and then slowly stretch forward again. When you get to that position, don't round your shoulders, hold them back, squeeze your shoulder blades gently, and then pull back in. Other option, stand on the band. So feet together, depending on the resistance of your band, and then you're going to try and pull your elbows up towards the roof and then stretch back down. Elbows come high, squeeze your shoulder blades together and then drop back down. Make sure your head doesn't fall down. Make sure you're not rounded through your shoulders at the end. So shoulders back, chin stays tucked in, shoulders back, elbows up nice and high. With all of these, we're trying to build strength. So 3 or 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps at any one time. Give yourself a little bit of a rest between exercises and get your rotator cuff strong.